Hello everyone, transport enthusiast here and welcome back to Omsi 2, the bus simulator. Today we are back again in Gainsborough Phase II, where we will not only be driving line 100 from the bus station to Saxilby, but also we'll be exploring some secret roads that basically lead on past from Saxilby, indicating a future expansion of the map is very likely. Gainsborough Phase 3 question mark. So we will be checking that out as well once we finish the around 25-minute run on the 100. I will timestamp this video for your convenience, so you can obviously skip to the secret roads part if you so wish. In addition, we are here in a nice snug looking B7TL ALX400 with no speed limiter. And I've also tweaked the engine scripts a bit, so hopefully this bus will now be able to reach 130 kilometers an hour rather than the previous 100 kilometers an hour. If we have the speed limiter, it will be 80. So we will see if this works or not, if it will be liberated past 100 kilometers an hour. We shall find out. So you can expect some serious trash, which of course the best parts might be timestamped for your convenience as well. And here we are in a first Wessex Jurassic coaster repaint. This is the first time I've used this or seen this repaint, but it looks quite nice, and I thought, you know what, we might as well use it, we might as well give it a go. So without further ado, we gotta start this bus up and let's get going on the 100 to Saxilby. So what I will do now is I will mute the microphone until we get to Saxilby so you can enjoy the trash, and then once we get to Saxilby and we start exploring the secret roads, I will turn the microphone back on and talk about what potentially the new secret roads and the extension past Saxilby might indicate for the future of Gainsborough. Alrighty, so first of all, let's get going on the 100. Okay, so here we are at Saxilby. We have just reached the terminus of the line 100, and now we are going to be continuing onwards to the secret roads. So you may think that there it is, there is a Saxilby turnover point, that's Gainsborough Phase II, nothing more to see here. Well, that is wrong. I myself was not aware of this, but if we continue straight ahead, there is at least another 5 minutes of drive time ahead. So as you continue on here, another thing you'll notice is, unlike Allen London where it's just paved, there's also scenery. So technically, none of the lines in Gainsborough Phase 2 use this road, but yet, nonetheless, it's paved. There's a bus stop here. This indicates that a Gainsborough Phase 3 is very likely, and some people were mentioning something like this. So, of course, the 100 to Saxilby is not the full line. In real life, the 100 runs from Gainsborough to Lincoln. So, perhaps that will be the next course on the agenda, and this will make the route even nicer. As you can see there to the right, there's a dual carriageway, which we are going to go on now once this traffic clears. These T-junctions are a nightmare because these cars are too passive when it comes to their overtaking. They're only aggressive in their overtaking when it's overtaking us as vehicles. They slow down and brake test us. Oh, what's up with that car? So yeah, the padding here is a bit dodgy, but again, of course, this is technically not even meant to be accessed or viewed via during Phase 2. So it kind of makes sense. So now if we turn left towards Lincoln, what you'll notice is that there's lots of... So let's just take a screenshot here. There is lots of scenery and roads going that way. So if you turn left towards Lincoln, you'll see that actually it's all full of scenery. And there's a very nice bridge in the background, and there's a lake there as well. So if we continue along this dual carriageway, eventually it ends, but it's about 5 minutes away. So this is in the Lincoln direction, so it's pretty much not certain. So this is not a dual carriageway. It looks like a dual carriageway because it's got this kind of what do you call these things, you know, this metal thing on the side that kind of stops cars from veering into the fields. It kind of gives it the impression it's a dual carriageway, but it's just a one-way road. But nonetheless, if we continue along here, there's scenery here to the right. So to the left, the scenery is missing, but probably what they're just going to add in is flora and fauna. This is probably just a case of chucking in bushes, flowers, that kind of stuff. And this is also a perfect opportunity for trash. So yeah, as you can see here, a lot of industrial estates. This must be an industrial-esque area. There's the moon up ahead. One thing to note is that, unfortunately, even though I changed up the scripting, the bus is still refusing to go past 100 kilometers an hour. In real life, the top speed of these ALX400 B7TLs is 130 kilometers an hour. That's why the speeder goes up to 80, but unfortunately, the scripting there didn't work. Perhaps it's because sometimes the speed limit is determined by the gearbox script, so it could be the case where it's simply that's basically the last gear, and the last gear determines that it can't go past 120 kilometers an hour. I myself haven't really edited gearbox scripts, and it's not something I'd be too confident doing, so I guess 100 kilometers an hour will have to do. But realistically, as you saw there, it's quite hard to get past 100 kilometers an hour in most Omsi 2 maps, unless you're overtaking, like we did some dodgy overtaking. So this is where the scenery ends, but if you continue along here, eventually there's a turnaround point. We're just gonna try overtake some of these cars just to speed things up. But this is basically the secret road. You can explore it for yourself. You simply go straight ahead, then you turn right, then you turn left. It's not too easy to get lost. But it does look quite nice, the scenery, and the industrial estate kind of adds to the scenery. It's varied as well from up to Saxilby, because up to Saxilby is all kind of like very deep countryside, whereas there you have industrial estates, so it kind of just spices things up, and it certainly looks quite nice. So here again is just the road. So this is a very long road, probably leading up to Lincoln. I don't know myself. I'm guessing this was done using the Google or aerial imagery. But nonetheless, we're just going to continue here to show you guys this, basically how far this extends and some of these secret roads. It's a bit like Allen London, because in Allen London you'll know in the Euston area, Peckham, and in what's the other area? What's the last area? Oh yeah, Bricklayer's Arm. Again, it's like this. Basically, there's lots of tiles and paved area. Although in London there's no roads, here there is. So this is the roundabout. So I'm guessing here we probably branch off. We probably don't go straight ahead. We go somewhere else. But this is really where it ends for us. This is the end of the secret road, and we'll just turn off at the roundabout. Perhaps the roundabout's the terminus. Sometimes the buses do terminate at the roundabouts. But nonetheless, folks, this is the secret road of Gainsborough Phase 2. And more about this in the Omsi 2 news. I'll see what if there's any information about this on the Fellows film. Always a good place to check. Mr. Moose, the developer or the person who made this map, is quite active there, so that'll be a good bet. Folks, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this new secret road and extension down below. Let me know if you like this repaint. I quite like it, and I know the first bus repaints are fairly popular, so I'll try to use a bit more of those in the future. And of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit that like button, join the Discord, etc, etc. Until next time, bye for now.